Happy New Year from the Fighters Voice radio show. Hello everyone, it's me, Richard-Ortiz. We thought we'd put together a little something for all of you who was with us throughout the year of 2018. We put together the top 10 of the Fighters Voice greatest moments. Join me on the top 10 of the Fighters Voice. Coming at number 10, Nathan-Nopalitano, Copa-Combate. It's not cocaine. Promoter and a South go-getter.
Hell yeah.
Tell us about that platform you put together, your poster, man.
I made 4 flyers. So I got 2 vinyls. Shout out to, what's her name? Signa Signs from Salinas.
Okay.
They made my signs.
Oh, so you're from Salinas?
Salinas.
Yeah.
Salinas, California.
Lugo, what's up, my man?
Yep. Yeah. Salad bowl of the world.
Lugo,
we feeding the world. We feeding the world right now.
That's
you know?
Right. That's right. Brought to my attention. They go, look at this dude right now. I mean, he's looking like a combination of Manny Pacquiao and freaking Aladdin, homeboy.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to come into a carpet and just kick some ass or what?
Shit. If it allows me to. If I had a magic carpet, I would ride up in that motherfucker and ride it, you know?
That's what's up. So when you win that trophy, we're going to rub that thing, huh?
Hell yeah, rub it all you want.
That's so out of fucking context. That comes out so wrong. Anybody walked in the room and they just heard, yeah, rub it all you want. They'd be like,
we're talking about the lamp, the trophy.
Dude, if you walk out with a lamp after your fight, dude, and just rub it and just go,
oh,
man, that'd be awesome, bro.
I got a lamp at home. You want me to bring
there
it?
we go,
I'm
dude.
going to hit somebody up. Hey, I'm going to hit my sister up. Hey, bring my lamp.
Bring my lamp. I got a win idea.
You know, my sister, she's coming down too. So, you know what I mean? She comes down. Hey, I have to rep my family though first.
There you go.
My brother's here with me, Norman-Nopalitano.
All right.
He's out here in Fresno Pacific. He's a 15-foot pole vaulter, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So, you know, I coached him through high school. We pole vault, you know what I mean?
Track and field.
Hell yeah,
nice.
track and field. I ran the 400. I ran the 100. I threw javelin. I did everything, man. I did everything.
Yeah.
I'm not just a fighter, man.
This is an all-around athlete. He's just an all-around athlete.
Let's hear the skill set. What else do you do? Let's hear the resume, man.
All right, so you want to hear all my sports?
I want to hear all of it.
All right, basketball, skimboarding, surfing, you know what I mean? Track and field, wrestling, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, you know what I mean? What else do I got? Tree climbing. I like to try to climb trees. That's one of my workout regimens, you know what I mean? If you could climb a 50-foot tree, one fight is easy. Cause he
makes a good point.
You know I mean? If you could climb a 50-foot tree,
you like taking risk, huh? You like taking risk.
I love risk.
So you live life without a safety net. Is that safe to say?
No, I'm safe. Because I know what the fuck I'm capable of.
He's like, no, shit you not, dude. The second you asked him a question, I thought you were going to go, no, I wear condoms. Just out there living life on the edge, man. Trying to have me hoes all day.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's what I'm
Dude, this guy just got energy, man. Like, I'm surprised that wasn't his answer.
Energy is contagious. I love it, man. There's nothing like vibing off of energy. I would never shut you down, man.
Hell yeah.
This is the podcast. It's a big playground right now, man. Check this out. I got to ask you this. All those attributes you got, all that talent you got, all those sports, everything that you named, why MMA and why Copa-Combate?
Well, shit, I always fight for my life. I've been fighting my life for my whole life, you know what I mean? I fight bullies. I fight fucking, you know, judgment. I have struggles, you know what I mean?
I like that one. Where do you get all that energy from, man?
Shit, man. God gives it to me, man. I'm a God-given talent, man.
Okay.
I don't know cocaine. I just like the smell.
Oh, fuck. I wish I did cocaine, you know what I mean? I'd probably be 10 times. I'd be probably bouncing off the walls right now if I did some cocaine, you know what I mean?
Your Honor, I'd have an excuse if I was excited. I did cocaine.
Only on the Fighters Voice Kick-Ass podcast, baby. Coming in at number 9, Evan-Solario, the pet bull. What's that guy's name? Call or UFC that Monday.
Exactly, and you're bumped up. I mean, a lot of guys. That's
we've seen some fights canceled because of that.
Yeah, you know, people talk about it. They ask me all the time. You know, like, well, what is Tachi? You know, how big is Tachi? Is it really that big? And I tell them, man, that's basically the farm pool for the UFC. I mean, you go back and look. I mean, Cole. I mean,
LeVar,
Jussier Formiga,
Scott Levy,
Scott Adams, Dodson.
All those guys.
Fuck, the list is just endless of guys. Cody Gibson, Kane, Siagos, you know, Christos Siagos, Max Griffin. I mean, the list is just fucking endless of guys that have fought at Tachi, put on some great fights. Some have won, some have lost, or you know, back and forth, but exciting. Willie Gates. You know, yeah, exactly.
On that Thursday, got called up
that Monday.
Tuesday.
Right. Got to shout out the boy Willie. Yes, that's my boy there. You know, and so the list is endless of guys who fight at Tachi, and then boom, you're in the big show.
Gee, who are you fighting?
I'm fighting.
Can you say?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, fuck it if you can't, but
Fucking what's his name? Aaron something. Fuck.
that's fucked up.
Hamilton, something like that. Yeah. Then I'm not looking past the guy.
Fucked
I just.
he can't even remember your name, bro.
No, man.
What's my name?
Yeah.
You know, a shirt, you know, like a name tag. My name is, dude. That'd be funny, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be
That's
funny,
promotion.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
promotion.
Yeah, take this after.
Yeah.
Plus, it would say that someone's listening, someone's watching.
Right. No, nothing against my opponent. You know.
No, dude. Whoever
all
gives a
my
shit about
opponents.
their names.
But,
When you take a fight, it's like, what's his name? I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I have a fight.
I have a fight. I'm training for a fight.
Exactly.
I can't control what he does, where he's at, what he's doing.
You don't even try to occupy yourself with that
Exactly.
thought. Like, can
So-
you or not? I don't give a fuck. I'm
Right.
not trying to.
Exactly. So, but I know he's coming off a pretty big win. He beat Kimbo Slice's son in Bellator. He choked him out.
This is number 8, Jose-Ramirez. I'm just going to talk Spanish.
Like I said, I stepped up to the challenge to fight my first title defense against a top fighter, and like you mentioned, it was not a short training camp. It was a long 2 training camps in one, in a way, long process of training since May 1st all the way to now. So it's a big relief to get my first title defense out of the way, get that pressure out, that I was able to successfully defend my title and against a tough Antonio Orozco, you know, and that makes me very proud for me. Makes me feel better, stronger, mentally better as a fighter, and it's going to help me grow, you know, y es una grande bendición para mí pelear en un día tan grande, tan importante para el México. Es un gran honor para mí representar a México, 100% sangre mexicana, primera generación aquí en Estados Unidos, protegiendo lo que pertenece en casa, mi título mundial, protegiendo a la gente trabajadora que se merece estar en este país. Es una bendición muy grande para todos y espero que los hice muy felices a todos con mi presentación esta noche.
Enough said here in Fresno, California. It's a wrap here with the champ, super lightweight champion of the world, WBC, the Avenal-Kid. Thumbs up for Richie.
Coming in at number 7, Chris-Honeycutt changes his name to the-HoneyBadger and excuses himself.
Talking about the barbecue sauce and how to brand my
Yeah, we're talking about that.
So when I was down at Huntington, they kept Antonio McKee kept messing up my last name, and he kept calling me the HoneyBadger. I tell you what, you look up what a HoneyBadger is and how his life goes. They were a badass animal.
Yeah.
So
The HoneyBadger don't take no shit.
the HoneyBadger doesn't give a fuck.
Yes.
There's a rattlesnake in a tree, it will eat that shit.
Yeah, while smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. And walking backwards.
Damn, one of those, huh?
So if I'm the first player caught HoneyBadger.
There you go. That works.
I am claiming it.
There you go. There you go, HoneyBadger.
HoneyBadger, if you look it up, it says, will HoneyBadger kill you or kill a human? It says, yes, a HoneyBadger is a badass creature.
There you go, that's you then. But then we gotta get a picture of a HoneyBadger, but kind of like your face on it a little bit, with some MMA gloves. So I would just say he's got only on the kick. I know, he's gotta go, dude. I didn't want to say that. I didn't call him. He's like, I gotta go there. Don't let the door shut. It'll just lock on you. Did he just do that? Dude, we're gonna knock like this, and you're like, what? I'll let the door shut. Actually, we can green screen him that he's right there. No, but it's that he's gonna make him look like he's right there. With the HoneyBadger shirt. With the HoneyBadger shirt. You know what he's gonna see the HoneyBadger pose. He just said, hey, I gotta go. But dude, I mean, that was cool though. That was real shit right there.
Coming in at number 6, WWE's Alberto-Del-Rio announces he's coming out of retirement during the interview.
All right, so before we take off from the event, guys, we got something cool. Mr. Del-Rio here. He's going to make a return to combat sports and fighting, guys. What are you going to do? Who are you going to do it with? Who's your debut going to be with? Who are you returning?
It's going to be a big name, that's for sure.
Okay.
That's the main thing, especially because it's for my company, the company that I love, Combate-Americas.
Exactly.
It's going to happen next year, March. We're thinking the end of March, the beginning of April. I want to do the end of March. As many people know, I retired from professional fighting 10, 11 years ago, and now I'm back, but I'm back just to continue.
You look in great shape for being gone a decade, man.
Because I went back to the gym. It was not. I'm always training, but as you know, it's a total different thing when you train, when you're in shape, and when you're in fighting shape. That's a different thing. And
I love it.
I went back to the gym to get ready to be in fighting shape, and I'm feeling fantastic.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. You're like my new boss, Root, and I love it. I love your energy. I love the look, the sound. You're amazing.
Boss, where's Boss? That's a great friend of mine. Boss, wherever you are, I love you, man.
It's the era of super fights, man. If you're gonna come back, it might as well make big, make it a show, pick a good opponent, get out there, get your vote. Hey, let's go, Real. Appreciate your time. Thanks for announcing it with us, man. Look forward to it, guys. He's coming.
Coming in at number 5, Sean Johnson starts to dance during the interview. Who's next?
Hey, this is Richard-Ortiz here with The Fighter's Voice. I'm here with Sean Johnson. Rashad made quick work of his opponent, Lemoore, California. As you can see, he's dancing. He was dancing in the ring, and he got the first round victory. Tell us about what's going through your mind.
Man, I'm just so relieved right now, man. If people really understood what it takes to be a fighter, how to train, the hours that it takes, the rounds that you lose, the time that you put in, these hurt bones, these hurt muscles, and to come in here and see that shit actually work, man. It was worth it.
You know what? It was all worth it. The fans were chanting your name. You got a whole new fan base here in Lemoore, California. You're starting to expand and grow. We need to make Sean Johnson Rashad a household name. How does that make you feel?
Man, hey, you know what? All I need is an opportunity, man. So many dudes been ducking. They don't want to fight. I'm here, man. I'm ready for the fight. Put me on the next level. As you see, I just finished him in less than a minute. What's next, man? I'm ready to run it. I'm hungry, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it!
Coming in at number 4, Robert-Garcia. The fight was canceled.
Robert-Garcia. We're usually upbeat, we're usually up-tempo, but today we have some news, some breaking news. Robert's fighter, Jose-Ramirez, his opponent did not make weight. Unfortunately, the fight has been canceled. I want Robert's feedback on how Jose's taking all this. And have you ever, out of all the years of being a trainer, ever experienced something at the last minute, such as this?
Look, there's been fights that get canceled because of the weight, but this is the first time I'm involved in a world title fight. You know, there's other times where the opponent doesn't make weight and they work something out with money or whatever. They get paid more money and they accept the fights. But in this case, you know, the guy didn't even show up. You know, he's in the hospital, and that's the first time something like that happens. But you know, Jose's not happy. He's a little upset. He did his work. He trained, and for the fight to get canceled like this, it's very upsetting.
You know, I will say this. He was a class act. He wanted to get on the scale and show all the fans that he is a true professional by making weight. And you say the other fighter, O'Connor, didn't even show up. You know, is it because of medical reasons, or he just decided to pull a no-show?
No, he didn't decide to pull a no-show. No, it's medical reasons. He from what I understand, he's in the hospital, and that's the reason. You know, it's not like he's a no-show. It's because he's in the hospital.
Coming in at number 3, Andre-Covington. I got lost on the way here.
Father, husband, friend, pal, but don't loan him money. Who will be he is the host of Q97 FM and the host of Chachancy Comedy Special at the Firehouse. Enough said, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andre, the Mystery Man. Covington in the house.
Whoa, man, what an intro.
It is.
I'm
an
looking
intro.
around like, is it for me? All the stuff that you got me doing, man. That's a lot of work right there. Am I doing all that? Really?
You're doing all that, man.
Okay, all right. Let's make sure, man. My bank account ain't reflecting that, but I'm going to go ahead and talk to somebody about that.
First of all, I want to ask you, are you okay, man?
I'm great.
Okay, because you were kind of like a little late. I'll put you on blast here. You're a little late,
Yeah,
but
okay.
you know, respectfully late. I was going, man, where is this dude at? That's okay. We're all late, but now we're here having fun.
Oh, I didn't know that you guys was tucked in a corner. Like you're in here. It's like, this is a nice facility. I love the spot that you got, man. But it's like, it's in here. And it's
Yeah,
my
that's
first
at
time.
Mad Promotion Studios right here.
I'm literally a block away parked. And I was walking down asking people, hey, man, is anybody fighting around here? Anybody talking, fighting? Point me in the right direction.
That's right, man. I thought for sure you would find it, because if you look there, those lights are blinking and says massage parlor. And I figured, you know what? I should have just said by the massage parlor.
You should have
I'll be
said
there in
that.
5 minutes.
I wouldn't have had to put in the GPS or anything. Like, oh, I know that's that. Yes.
Exactly.
I wonder if Hilda's still working there. I would have walked right up in here like, hey, how you guys? I would have left there and came here.
Our number 2 spot, James Porter, the singing MMA fighter.
MMA fighter that inspired you, that you watched and said, you know what? I kind of like what he's doing.
So I gotta say, when I first started, it was Anderson Silva and Rampage Jackson.
Okay.
So Rampage, I liked his personality. You know, obviously, like, funny ass dude. Anderson, I just loved his fighting style, the way he picked people apart and made them look stupid.
Just at will. Like,
At will,
at
right.
will.
Made him look novice.
Yeah, and then obviously Chuck. I was a fan of Chuck. But I'd say mainly it was Anderson. Anderson, he really changed the way I looked at fighting for me. Like, because the first time I saw MMA, I was like, what is this? Like, what are they doing on the ground? This is stupid.
This isn't fighting.
Yeah. And then I saw Anderson choke someone out in a triangle choke. I was like, he just choked someone out with his legs? Like, what is that?
I haven't seen that since Pornhub. What is that?
Exactly. Yeah, and
You said the fifth punch. The fifth punch.
And I was in like 8th grade, or no, I was probably 7th grade. I knew I wanted to fight probably 8th grade freshman year is when I knew.
Do you remember your first fight in school?
No, I'd never gotten fights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did you play sports in school?
I did. I played football.
What school did you go to?
Bullard High School.
Okay.
I played football.
So you went to Tenaya?
No. I went to Bullard Town. I went to Performing Arts School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, props. My daughter went there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I went to Performing Arts School. I wasn't really into, after 6th grade, I wasn't really into performing arts.
Yeah, it takes a very specific direction of I want to sing and do music or act to
I did sing.
Keep going.
I did sing up until about 6th grade. I did act up until in 7th and 8th grade. I did improvisational acting.
Well, if ever you want to relive that, I mean, right here, we're in a studio where actually movies are being shot, stunts are being done, and all the above are in here. So just a little plug, man.
Yeah, I'm
Mad
okay.
Productions. I'm just saying, just in case, when you want to market yourself.
I'm just saying, like, if you look at every fighter that's made like real money, involved with fighting, it involves a separate factor of entertainment. Like, you have to be okay with that ahead of time. You have to embrace that. You have to actually encouragely seek it out, because if you don't, they're going to look at you like, well, he's not the guy. He's not. He doesn't even seem remotely interested.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll pick the next guy who's maybe not as good of a fighter.
You got to be
but he's
passionate
down
about
for
what
that.
you're doing, man, because you'll go that extra mile.
If I make it and someone offers me acting gig, I'm taking it. Like, obviously, making extra money.
Yeah, the fighting. Here's the thing, and I always tell people, the fighting is what opens the door for you to to go to other things that make you real fucking money. If fighting is your goal to make make a buttload of money fighting, you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
The fighting is going to open the door and the opportunity, be it opening your own gym, be it teaching, seminars, commentating, TV commentating, like the Fox and ESPN
Private
and stuff.
lessons,
traveling. I mean, there's a plethora of doors it opens by being a successful MMA fighter. So
you just get your name out there.
Yeah, so I mean, make fighting the priority, but just remember that, like,
it's not my long-term goal.
Yeah,
to be a fighter for the rest of my life.
But what I'm saying with the other entertainment branches, like, just put it out there that I'm down for that. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I'm
that way they don't shy away.
Right.
We got a question from a comment from an audience. It says, ask him to sing. We want to hear him sing.
Oh shit!
Can you sing a little note? What was your favorite song?
Is the singing the thing?
I want to hear him. I want to see if we can hold the note.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you wanna do, girl, it's all right with me.
Shit, I already feel pregnant.
You make me feel so brand new. I wanna spend my life with you.
I bet you one of my friends commented that.
Dude, that's how you get pregnant at 16
Only
back
on
then.
the Fighter's Voice Kick-Ass podcast. There's no handcuffs here, man.
And at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, Jacon-Stitch-Duran. This is the best show I've ever been on.
The Fighter's Voice, right here. And remember, every fighter has a voice, and so do you. So let's get ready to you know what, right here on The Fighter's Voice.
And we're back here on 1680 AM, The Fighter's Voice. Voiceography at its finest. Every fighter has a voice, and so do you. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I got some candy stuck in my teeth. We got Stitch on the show. We got The-Apache-Kid on the show. The show doesn't get any better than this. This is part 3, and it's simply called Your Take. Your Take, Stitch. As you know, the rematch is signed, sealed, and delivered. Triple G, Canelo. Who do you have and why? Give me your take.
Well, yeah, I don't like to pick them because, you know, in MMA, I could probably pick them. Boxing, I can't. This is a tough one. you know, and well, I take it back. I would, if I give the edge, I give anybody, it'd be Canelo.
Why is that?
Because I did an interview the other day, like when Andre Ward got dropped by Kovalev, the first fight.
Yeah, that right hand.
That monkey, it's like it took that monkey off his back, thinking, all right, now I can take his shot. So on the mental game, it strengthened Andre. And the same thing with Canelo. You know, he took Triple G's shot. And I thought Triple G won the first fight, no doubt. You know, but on this one, I think Canelo realized that if you sit there and fight, he could do some damage, and I got to give him the edge for that.
You give him the edge, huh?
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with him looking like the size of a semi-truck or anything, right?
Yeah, that's different, man. You know, if they put the gloves on, that's because everything's been authorized.
I know, right? It's
You
just
know?
more
Yeah, of
weight
course,
to burn
man.
oxygen.
No, I thought, you know what, and I was going to end by saying this, but, you know, I've done a lot of interviews, tons of them, but this is probably the best one I've ever done, man. You do a great show here. And I ain't just pulling your plug, you know, but this is a very well-organized show, and you ask good questions, and it's quite entertaining. And you see, I've still been with you. You know, we were supposed to talk 15 minutes.
You know,
So we're doing good. You're doing good, brother.
You know, we got about 2.5 minutes left, and then we got closing. Our last segment's closing. It's only a minute and a half. But I will tell you this. The second segment we had, I think I ate half of my tooth. I'm serious. My tooth is coming off in the back. My molar, I had 2 teeth just come out right now, and I'll be seeing my dentist. They're all chipped. But I'll give myself props. The broadcaster that I am, I'm not going to let that stop me. So I can say as a fighter, I work through a broken nose or a cut eye because I'm working through my chipped teeth and it's coming out every time I talk. But I'm not going to let this interview end.
So it doesn't change the sound of your voice either, so that's good.
Hey, that's a big plus right now. My wife's in the back and she's looking at me, shaking her head, and she's actually texting right now.
My wife probably say the same. Hey, don't be telling people that.
Happy New Year from the Fighters Voice Radio Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I dedicate the show to my son, and we're going to be working on some stuff in 2019 with a thumbs up for Richie, promotions and foundation. As always, I dedicate the show to my son. Without him, I wouldn't be here. And he'd be here too, but he's putting in work upstairs with the main boss himself. So, as always, man, send your questions and comments. We're here for you guys. Tomorrow's going to be a kick-ass podcast show, and we'll be coming back, and we'll be giving it all to you. As always, it's a wrap. Thumbs up for Richie.